Guys, it's Brian. Today I'm going to teach you how to tune and play a simple riff on a 4-string bass. It's pretty simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and discover what you're going to need. So all you're going to need for this exercise is you're going to need a bass, good working fingers, so get your fingers moving really fast so you can position your hand right. You're going to want to pick, or you can walk on the strings like most normal bassists. It's easier to use a pick when you're starting, or you can strum with the end of your thumb. It's pretty simple that way. It's whatever way you want to play. It's just something to get creative, just whatever naturally plays for you. Whatever sounds the best, that's the way you want to play. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start by tuning the bass. So that's pretty simple. We're going to get my S1 tuner out because it's the easiest way to tune a bass, or any stringed instrument. I recommend it strongly. I love the product. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out. We're going to want to clip it right here to the end of the bass. Adjust it to where we can see the digital display. We're going to go ahead and pluck the E string real quick. Hold on. Got the E string. Pretty good on the E string. We're going to go down to the A string. We're still solid on the A string. Now we got the D still in tune. Hopefully the G is. There we go. So pretty much this thing is in tune, but if it wasn't, all you have to do is come up here to these and adjust these. They spin down here and tighten or loosen your string if you need it to make your string to the right note. So it's pretty simple. It's very self-explanatory. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Today I'm going to teach you Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. It's a fun, just go with it. It flows really well off your fingers. It's the easiest, one of the easiest riffs you can learn. It's my first riff, so I'm pretty excited about that to share this with you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. But first, the first couple things you need to know is we're going to come down here to the basic layout. We got your E string right up on top, the A string right below it, the D right below that, and the G string way down here. It's your thinnest string, so we got that down. The next thing you're going to want to know is about frets, because I'm going to be saying like the 7th fret of the A string. So you're going to want to come up here and you're going to realize that there's spacings here, and each space indicates the first. This one up here is the first, below is the second, and so forth. So it's very simple. Up here we got little dots to mark the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, and so forth. It's very simple to learn, very easy to read. It's gonna be really confusing at first, but I promise you, if you stick with it and just sit down and play, you'll be having fun in no time. You're gonna have a great time. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started with Seven Nation Army. I'm gonna play it through it once for you guys so you can see, and then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna explain what I'm doing. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the 7th fret of the A string. You're gonna play it twice to get started. So I'm gonna play it through and then I'll show you. It's that simple. That's all it is. That's just the main riff. It's a little mixed up for flavor because it's really supposed to just go. It's kind of boring, so I flared it up a little bit, but I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and put your finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and you're going to strum it twice. I'm going to grab my pick right here, so that way it intensifies it. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it because I'm not plugged into an amp. So we're going to go ahead and do it unplugged, and hopefully we'll be able to hear. So you're going to go ahead and come down here to the 7th fret, right down here on your 2nd string, the A string. And we're going to go ahead and strum that twice. Now you're going to move your fingers. You're going to come up to the 5th fret on the D string, which is the string below it. So you're going to go from using here to here. It's very simple. You're just going to play that one time, and then you're going to come back to the 7th fret of the A string. Back down here. Then you're going to go to the 5th of the A string, right back here, just one step up from over here. Nothing hard. You're going to strum that once. Then you're going to come up to the 3rd fret of the A string. That's your biggest jump in the whole riff. You're going to play that once, and then you're going to come up right above it onto the 2nd fret of the A string, and you're going to do that once. And that's the whole riff. And then you're going to come back down, and it's going to start over just like it did the first time. So you're going to have 2 on the 7th fret of the A. It's very simple, just straight through it. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to play it one more time, and then I'm going to show you the little bit of flair that I added. So we're going to start down here at the 7th. Okay, so that second time through, I went ahead and I changed it up a little bit. It's the same thing as the first time through, except for when you come back up here and you're on the 3rd fret of the A string, you're going to come back down to the 5th fret of the A string, and you're going to play that, and then you're going to come back up to the 3rd fret, and then you're going to go through. It just gives it a little bit of bounce in the song to continue with and keep playing. It's very simple, it's very easy to learn. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'm more than willing to help. Now, as the song progresses, you do this riff, I think it's a total of 14 or 15 times, and then it progresses into the main chorus. And that is just right up here on the E string on the 3rd fret, and you're going to strum it 8 times in a row. It's pretty fast, kind of hard to keep up with your first couple times through. Just play it slow until you get it, and then you can pick up your pace. But then you're going to come from the 3rd fret of the E string and come down to the 5th fret of the E string, and you're going to do that 8 more times, and then it's going to jump down to the 7th fret of the A string, and that's where your riff continues to go. It's a very easy, fun riff to play. So hopefully this has been helpful. I'm looking forward to answering any other questions. Just let me know. I'm more than happy to help anybody who's trying to learn. I'm also still in the process of learning, but we can help each other out. It's a really fun activity to do. Hopefully it's been helpful. Thank you guys.